Hi friends, it's Julia. I'm here to share layout number 4 for the Halloween page kits that I put together. Now this last set of layouts, there's actually going to be 4 to them, two-page layouts, and those are all the supplies that I pulled. I had a stack of pattern papers that went really well together and that I wanted to use together. And so here I am. I have the papers, I'm pulling them out on which ones I want to use together and decide which two and put the others to the side to use for my next two-page layout. So this making page kits this time, I actually made 5 instead of just 4. So here I'm just going to cut down the pattern papers and put them on the front of the cardstock that I have there, and it's black cardstock. I want to say it's close to my heart. I typically buy a lot of my cardstock from there, so I'm guessing that's where it's from. Now, the inspiration was from Pinterest. I found a couple of layouts on there that I wanted to use as inspiration, and they were Scrapbook Generation sketches from their blog, or Scrapbook Generation layouts, not sketches from their blog. I think from a long time ago. Those pins have been out there on Pinterest forever. If you type in Halloween, you can pretty much find all the same inspiration as me. There's tons of it out there, guys. So I don't think I used anywhere close to the same color papers. These are really bright and bold colors, and I love that. So for this two-page layout, it is going to have multiple photos on it, and I am going to be able to use the ribbon that I added to the page kit supply here. And yeah, I'm just getting the pages down right now, or the pattern papers down on top of the cardstock. And I'm going to divide those two colors, the purple and the black with the gold dots. I'll divide it with ribbon and then put ribbon on either side. And it turns out so stinking cute. I'm so happy to have been able to use the ribbon that I added into this page kit. I'm trying to do more of that this year, especially towards the end of this year. I feel myself reaching for my ribbon jar all the time, or going hunting on my spools for just the right color. And I got a peep of my scrub top. So this is one of those days when I came in from work and probably ran to the craft room before I even went to the kitchen to cook dinner. Some days when it's been a very stressful day, I will come in and run to the scrapbook room or cook dinner fast so I can get to the scrapbook room as quick as I can. But typically, if I come into the scrap room and I still have on my uniform, yeah, it's been a crazy day. So that's where I'm at. I'm going to tack that down with just some random washi tape, not anything that I have added in. Matter of fact, I don't think I added in any washi tape per se, with the exception of the washi strips that I added into one of the previous page kits. And I still am using all of that same stuff left over from the very first page kit that I created. I still have it all sitting there. All the scraps, all the stickers, everything that was left over is sitting there, as from layouts 2 and 3 as well. And I find this is something that I used to do when I made page kits all the time. I would pre-plan an album and make all the page kits, and then I would put everything together in one fell swoop. I could take it like on a vacation or to a retreat or something, and then have something to do the entire time I was there. I had actually turned the camera off and forgot to turn it back on here. So I'm just getting some additional embellishments down. I went through my sticker sheets and put some stickers down. And that piece along the bottom with the purple, that is actually from a little gift container that I received at a retreat. And I wanted to use it somehow because I love purple as a color for Halloween. Purple and orange and black are like my favorite Halloween colors, of course. And so I wanted to be able to use it somehow. Not only does it spark the memory of the gift that was given to me, but it works perfectly on this page as I'm putting it together. So that's where that's from. Yeah, if I find something that I absolutely love and I want to use, it goes into my stash and it stays there until I find a reason to use it. Because it's several years old. There is just a random sticker from one of my close to my heart sticker sheets that I had added in. I cut it in half almost to feel like a moon, um, if you will. And you'll see I pull that one chipboard piece up that says October, and I'm adding these little gravestones to that side of the layout. I love, love, love how that looks. Those little gravestones are so cute. And they say like haunted house, rest RIP, and beware of bats. That's one of the reasons I put the bats across the layout. You'll see here in just a few minutes, I'm going to add some bats to the layout. Now, these two pieces of spider web are from one of the embellishment packs that I have. I want to say it's a close to my heart embellishment pack. And I had placed them on sticky sheets, ran them through a bigger Xyron, and added adhesive to the back. But it showed all the way around, so I had to move some of the adhesive so that it wouldn't show through quite so much. And there's the bats that I'm adding in. I'm adding some of the chipboard pieces as well as some of the flat sticker chipboard as well. I'm glad to be able to get a lot of these supplies used up or used more of. They have been in my stash for a while. The last time that I purchased scrapbook supplies was in 2019. Tuesday morning in my town got a huge selection of Halloween supplies in. And so I bought a ton of new supplies. And I haven't purchased anything since then, and I don't want to until I use more of what I have. And this year I'm making 5 layouts, 3 singles, 2 double pages. So I'm using a ton of supplies, but I still have a ton of supplies to use. Plus my 1 kit 12 cards this year came from my scrap bin inside my Halloween stash. I have just an envelope in there where I keep scraps from all the Halloween papers that I've used over the years. And so all of my cards were created using those scraps, which felt really, really good. It was really good to get a lot of that used up, but making these pages has created a whole gamut more of scraps, and I'm okay with that. What I loved, I put back into my supply. What I didn't went into the recycle bin. So I'm going through these acetate pieces to try and find the ones that I want to use and see how that works along the bottom there. I add them on and then I change my mind and I pick them back up, which is okay. It works out in the end. I hope I'm inspiring you guys to get into your stash and pull some of your stuff out to play with, especially your seasonal supplies. I know that we tend to buy a lot of seasonal supplies, and I know that a lot of us don't get them all used up by the end of the season, and so they carry over from year to year, and they build up and build up and build up. And if you're like me and you have a ton of supplies for like Halloween or Thanksgiving or Christmas, you know, the goal is to get some of those older products used. And I hope this video inspires you. I hope you look at some of this paper and go, oh, I have that in my stash. I bet I could create a layout with using that as well. So that's really why I do these videos, is to inspire others to create layouts with their older stash, to use the products that they've purchased to use, get them out of the drawers, out of the closets, and onto your pages. That's going to be the title of my layout there, Boo. And I was going to put it up at the top, and you'll see I'll change my mind here in just a minute. Isn't that funny? I don't think there's ever been a layout created that I have created that I haven't put something down and then pulled it back up. So I'm looking at that little pumpkin head that I pulled out, and I realize I don't want the back to have hollow eyes. and see the pattern paper in the background. So what I do is I grab some of the glitter paper that I had left over from a different layout, and I am going to back the pumpkin so that it shows through his eyes and mouth. And this pumpkin, I am putting the glitter side down. For whatever reason, I really like the color of that bold dark orange with that glitter cardstock showing through. I think it looks so cool. And then I did the other one that I'm going to add to this layout with the glitter side up. I wish I had done both of them with the glitter side down. And I may go back and change it. And then again, I may not. We'll see. As time goes by, we'll see. I tend to, when I take these layouts out, sometimes I will pull the layout out, and as I am putting the photos down, I will tweak it by adding some more embellishments or changing something on it. Yes, I even rip things up after it's in that, ready to go into the album or ready to add photos to. Anywho, I love how that looks. That back side of that pumpkin is almost the same color as the ribbon, which I love, by the way. That color is like my favorite color ribbon, that dark rusty orange. Anywho, yeah, I'll finish up here with some finishing touches with some sequins here in just a minute. And like I said, I appreciate you guys for being here and watching my videos. I would love it if you would flip me a thumbs up if you enjoyed what you saw today, or if you are interested in subscribing and you haven't subscribed so far, feel free. I have a lot of videos, video plans coming up in the future. I don't always get everything done that I want to, but you know, I work full time, so I have to do what I can when I can. Anyway, I appreciate you guys being here, and stay tuned for close-ups at the end of the video. And I will see you guys on the next layout. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.